You spoke a little bit about expectations, and I'd like to go into that in a little more detail about those expectation gaps that are probably more prevalent today between leaders and their teams in this constantly changing environment. How do we go about eliminating some of those gaps with our subordinates or team members?
The missed expectations are the greatest threat to every relationship, every leader, everything we do. Missed expectations, they're threatening us, because when there's a missed expectation, people don't project good things into that gap. They don't go, oh, they didn't call me back because they're planning my surprise party, or they didn't include me in this meeting because they're trying to plan for my promotion. No, we all project horrible things into these gaps, like, oh, they're sabotaging me. Oh, they don't want to be my friend anymore. They don't want me to be involved in that project. So we project these horrible things into this gap, and so that threatens the trust that we work so hard to build. So what we have to do is think about the gaps that might occur and cut them off at the pass. Right from the start, think about where could a miscommunication happen? Where could something happen where the other person's expectations are not met? And they're not your expectations. The problem is we all project our own expectations into a situation, but we don't communicate that to the other person. So we just assume the other person knows what we need out of a meeting, out of a project, out of a call, and we don't ask and set it up right from the beginning. Most calls I start, I'll say, what would make this call a success for you? Because I know what would make a success for me, but I don't know what would make it a success for them. And the minute I ask that question, now I can create this meeting for that. And if it's not what's going to happen in this call, I can reset that. And so we close those gaps right from the beginning. That's a huge part of all relationships and leadership, is to really get those expectation gaps closed right from the start.